to make sure that we're not like mid-pull when you have to go, you know, so give me a little heads up.
It's flexible. It doesn't, it's, I like to keep it on schedule, but if I'm a few minutes late, it's not the end of the world.
Okay. Yeah, so whenever it's like almost 8, we'll just finish the current pull and then
Thank
dip.
you.
No worries. Okay. Do another ready check. Cool. Yeah, we'll just do clock spots around this little circle and
Yeah, sure.
so we don't have to move the markers around. Everybody should remember their spot from the last time. But
so remember, healers, your clocks are going to be east and west, not northeast, not southeast, east and west.
C and D, yeah. So the first knockback for classical elements, it doesn't matter where you get knocked back to, because you're going to go right back to center. So you can get knocked back in any direction; it's fine. But you have to go out to your clock, if that makes sense. So
you're technically right, but I don't like you saying it. It's really nice to get knocked back to your clock, and then go forward and then back. Go out. It's just forward. It's just back. If you pre-position, your life is easier.
It sets the vibe, in my opinion.
I think you are north east over here.
Yeah, Shand would be at northeast. We're doing clocks relative to this circle on the ground. So, Shand, if you could move to your clock so we know that you know where it is.
Yep.
Video, you just stand right there. You stand at your clock.
I was just jumping to show
I understand, but
yeah.
use a marker for that. Make it clear, man. Come on. All right.
All right, cool.
I'm going to clock safe spot there where they know where to stand for classical right here.
Yeah, I love just hanging out my clock.
Right?
Okay, Twin Bolt, Kabaji, thank you. Good job, healers. Okay, so stand close, but not in the thing. Kabaji, get to the other side so you can get knocked back towards your spot. Nice. Okay, so wait until you get knocked back and then go in. Okay, back in. And then back out to your spot.
Oop.
Nice.
Yep.
Good job.
Cool. Okay, Roar is just a raid wide.
Stay out of clown.
Okay, wait by me, you're already here. Okay, away from the front. Out of the front. Nice. Okay, so this one we go in, just stand in.
There's no knockback here.
Yeah, wait for the outside fire to explode and then just run to your clock spot. Okay, on the stack.
Nice stack. I'm going to addle right here.
Thank you. Yeah, twin bolt, mitigate this. Yeah, this is the one that sets all our HP, so healers get ready. Nice job.
Real good.
The next classic is tough. There's going to be a safe spot. Looks like
safe is a C. Safe is
C.
to C.
I thought I saw C too. Stack right here.
Stand here to get knocked back.
Right here.
Nice.
All right, slide in. Clock spots.
Oh God.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We got
T's next. T's next. I got you, Mo, or somebody else did. Somebody loves you more than me.
Sorry, where are we going?
The side of the boss. To the side of the boss.
I'm usually dead at this point.
Oh, that clamp was a lot wider than I thought. Okay. The clamp is the full width of the hitbox.
Yeah. You like turned on us and boom.
Yep.
All right, you can jump off.
Yep.
We saw pretty far. So can somebody kind of give an explanation of the T?
Yeah. After that, it's pretty much clear sailing.
Can somebody explain the T? Because I don't think I got that far in the video. So.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. So the T, what we're looking for the third classical elements, for classical elements 3, there will be a cluster of 4 fire orbs in the middle. But then also, at the edges of the arena, there will be a fire orb at 3 edges. So we're calling that a T, right? Because you got stuff in the middle, you got stuff to the side, to the left, to the right, and to the back, right? Mm-hmm. Making a T. So what we are looking for is the edge of the arena that does not have a fireball. I believe it'll always be on a letter. It'll be at A, B, C, or D that does not have a fireball. So we all want to get knocked back to that letter that does not have a fireball. In what we saw
to a cardinal spot.
Back to C, right? So we get knocked back to C because we wind up standing, in that octagon outside his hitbox to get knocked back to C. We all get knocked back in that direction. That survives the fireballs. But then Levenbolt will happen. So once we get knocked back to C, we all want to slide back into the middle because we'll have ice, and then slide to your clock spots. So that's going to be a tricky one because you're going to want to, for Classical Elements 3, when we're getting knocked back to that safe spot, you're going to have to figure out what direction are you going to turn after you go to center to get to your clock.
I'm on controller, so fortunately it's very easy for me because it's just direction the camera's facing. So
we can turn the camera to adjust what direction we're going to slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you will slide in the direction that you move, and so if you honestly, whether you're on keyboard or on control, my strong recommendation is to orient your camera in the direction you want to slide, and then hit straight forward or straight back.
10-4.
Right. Anything off to the side, I never have any luck with, but we're good. Great job, healers, on that heal check. Charbdis is scary to get everyone to 1 HP. We were so good on healing there, so.
Yeah, and also the tank busters hit really hard, so you guys are keeping me up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I usually got to help heal because usually the healers are giggling at that point.
Okay, let's get another pull in.
Yeah. we're very close to clear already. We're doing great.
Yeah, after that, it's smooth sailing.
All right. Okay, twin bolt near me. You're already here. You can throw your stance on about now, by the way, just so you can make sure you're always like second in aggro, in case I die.
I always toss it on right after opener. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so get to the side. Yeah, you're good. Everybody near their spot.
Don't forget, focus target helps.
Oops. Okay, back, and then in, and then to your spot.
I got the res. It's what I do.
Yeah, another twin bolt. Just mitigate this. Okay, away from the front.
Out of the front. Out of the front.
Okay. Okay, so this one in the middle, and then you're going to run out to your clock spots after the outside explodes. Okay, run to your spot. Kabaji, you should be going to the south for that. Yep, and then stack my
I had over there.
Okay, mitigate twin bolt. I think hard is long enough to catch both roars, so that's helpful. And this is Charybdis. Yep, so healers get ready. Nice,
Good
great
job.
Okay, so this is the T1, right?
Yep.
No. First classical.
Well, classical is setting up the
Look for the safe spot, or second.
Yeah.
Safe spot.
Okay, so that's
Oh.
D
Like
is
three.
safe. Be in the direction of D.
stack on me.
Don't
Make
go
sure you're out of this
exactly
hitbox.
D. Yep.
Right here.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, then into
Slide
the center,
in.
and then out to your clock
Oh,
spot.
slide back. Oh, man, that worked.
Oh, good lord.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, was that perfect? Was that friggin' perfect?
Perfect enough. T.
Okay, where's this?
I want to say
towards
right.
boss. Be towards boss.
Oh.
Slide back to boss. Get away from his front. Okay, we need
Stay
to.
out of it. Okay, I'm running back. Oh.
Yeah,
I would
so
like communications to be. I'm sorry. I would like communications to be a little more clear.
Bad.
The commentary during a new mechanic is not helpful.
Yeah, I think I'm confused because when we were talking about the T, that's not the classical elements. That's a totally different thing. Right?
No, it is. Okay, so classical elements is a mechanic that means he is setting up for a fire configuration. the classical elements cast itself doesn't do anything. It's like a counter, right? So the first classical elements is he is setting up the fire for the first time. We go out and then in. Second classical elements is he is setting up for the second time. We go in and then out, right? Third classical elements is setting up for the T. That means that is about to happen.
But it's not because we had to get knocked back to the spot, and then we have to get to the side of the boss. So it's after.
The second classical element is a safe spot.
No, the third classical element is a T with a safe spot. The fourth classical element is an I configuration where he jumps off to the edge.
Yeah, but I think where I was getting confused is, like, classical element starts. There's fire in the center and on the edges, like you said. We find which edge doesn't have the thing, and then we get knocked back to that. I was on board with that. But then afterwards, he jumps to a random edge of the arena, and we have to go somewhere. What happens there?
No. So the classical elements 4 is just he puts fire in the middle. The fire in the middle is not scary right when it happens. He jumps to an edge. We follow him to that edge. Ice will show up. He will push back from the edge that he's on, right, in a line. So that's why we need to be in his direction when he jumps to the edge. We're not looking for any arbitrary safe spot at that point. We're just going to him for classical elements 4 when he jumps to the edge. He will push back in a linear fashion. What's that?
Was that immediately after the other one?
That is, classical elements 4 is immediately after classical elements 3, yes.
Okay, that's I think where I was getting confused, because I thought we had resolved the mechanic by getting knocked back to B and then moving to our safe spots, right? So I thought we were done. And then the next thing happened, and I'm like, shit, yeah.
That resolved classical elements 3. So for classical elements 4, all you need to worry about is when he goes to a side, you follow him to that side, you watch out for the ice. We will get knocked back away from him. We will then chase back to him. We'll slide just once back in his direction.
And we just have to be away from the front because of clamp, right?
That'll keep us safe from the fire.
He'll clamp. Da Vinci got some like sounds going on. Sorry.
I'm good.
He'll clamp. When he clamps, Da Vinci, if you could mute, please.
Yeah, there's like some sound like feedback. Okay, there we go. Thanks.
So after we slide back to him when he's on the edge during classical elements 4, he will turn when he goes to clamp. So when he clamps, we need to watch out for that and then slide to not be in front of him.
Does he turn towards me because I'm main tank?
He turns towards top aggro.
Okay, so maybe I'll just try to be on the opposite side of him as where all you guys are stacking.
That would be good. Everyone should also make it their responsibility to, when clamp is called, make sure they're moving away from his front.
Okay, so just to recap, I know I'm like kind of slow here, but so he jumps to the edge, we get close to him, he knocks us back towards the center, and then we move right back to him. But then when we move back is when he's doing the clamp, so we have to just be on the sides, right?
Yeah. It'll be jump to the edge, go to him, watch out for ice to start. Knock back, go back to him, watch what direction he turns for clamp, slide again to not be in that direction.
Okay.
And that's classical elements 4.
All right, and then I think we were all pretty good on the third one. My problem was just I was confused because it was like the third one and the fourth happened back to back. So I thought it was all one big thing.
Elements 3 worked so good.
Yeah.
That was really, really, really good.
Yeah, I was like, I thought this was over, and then he just kept doing stuff. So, okay, yeah. All right, are we good for another poll, or Mosey, do you want to take your break now?
Please.
Okay, cool.
Thank
So, back out for a little bit. I think now that I understand that those two are back to back, it makes more sense in my head. So thanks. Cool. Perfect. Yeah. Just let us know when you're back. Appreciate it. Yeah, but honestly, I can see how the other team cleared in one night because it really is not super complex once you're figuring it out.
We are like half an hour of attempts in, and I think it's realistic to think we clear on the next poll. Right?
All right, cool.
Like yeah, because after that eye-shaped one, then it's like the next one it's the same sort of thing where like we get pushed back to clocks, but then it'll be a stack instead of a spread for the last one. So like the last classical elements is easy, it's like the first one but easier because we don't have to go back out to clocks. So it's gonna be it's so easy, so easy.
All right, cool. So
I've been tossing mitigations out for the twin bolts. Those seem scary.
Yeah, yeah, like half of Kabaji's health drops, and I'm like, yeah, no problem, man.
No worries.
I just wanted to make sure you were aware of it because like we were getting some feedback. Yeah. So for the third one, it's basically identify which side doesn't have the ball, get knocked to that side, then do the center, then your clock spot thing, right?
Yeah.
Then the next one is get to the boss. Get knocked back towards the center. Wait for ice, get back to the boss, then dodge clamp.
Correct. Yeah, and it's the exact timing of when the ice shows up. I think the ice shows up around the same time, if not a little bit before the knockback. So, don't worry too much about being exactly on top of boss. The knockback for that one when he's at the edge isn't like radial out from his hitbox. It is a fixed direction. So you're
from
just
the
going to
side.
be like
Okay.
You're just going to be in a line from that side, right?
Like tidal wave. Yeah.
Exactly like tidal wave. Exactly like tidal wave. Good comparison. So, don't worry too much about it. Just you want to be when he jumps to a side, just, quickly find him, move in that direction, like be on that quarter of the arena, and you should be good. The more central you are, the easier it's going to be.
Cool. I'm gonna mute for a second and finish watching the video. So if anybody needs me, just let me know.
And another thing that I'm noticing when it comes to those 11 bolts, there have been times that we've wound up, like people wound up sliding in the exact same direction and like ending their slide at the exact same position. There's time to just run apart from each other. Like it's pretty forgiving. If it wasn't for that, this would be a lot harder. So
yeah, I did notice that sometimes people weren't going to the right spot.
Try to make sure you're sliding to your right spot. But if you slide and you are not in the right spot, just move away from whoever's near you.
Yeah, there's room so that you don't overlap too.
Yeah. Now and that is what I mean by that is after the ice goes away, right? You don't want to panic move and slide and then go off the edge, right? But there's a little bit of time after the ice goes away. Yeah, we try to have a little more focused comms. I mean, at least during a mechanic, yapping when there's nothing going on, that's totally fine. That's fun. It's always really interesting listening to like ultimate raids or like world first savage raiding with their comms.
I'm ready for the Kefka fight myself.
Oh, that's such a fun fight. It's a really fun fight. But it's always fun listening to those like real high end, like freaking professional raiders with their comms, because like there's such a huge difference to when like there's nothing going on and they know this mechanic perfectly and no communication needs to happen and they're just yapping, and then like when there's something where stuff needs coordinated by a shot caller, like everyone's dead silent, and then they go back to yapping because like there's downtime. It's so funny.
Right.
Yeah, Kefka's a good fight. Oogie. Oh, I should do more. I should figure out these friggin' season quests. Choo. Don't follow me unless you want to.
You're doing the old dumb way. Yep.
I know. God, it is the most common thing in the world to just reflexively click that. Like, oh yeah, I'll take that teleport. Wait, where am I? Just get kidnapped, idiot.
Can anyone repair my mandatory weapon?
Avy. He is muted, but I think he'll see it.
What are you asking about a mandatory weapon? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can repair it. Just right click me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also forgot to bring. So I brought my Paladin one, but then when I switched to Gunbreaker, I don't have my Gunbreaker one. It's on a retainer somewhere. So. Yeah, I've somehow survived this long without paying for another retainer, but I think I'm gonna have to eventually. Like, I have so many relics. I have one retainer that's just holding weapons. Like,
How much will that cost me?
for a retainer, I think it's an extra $3 a month.
Yeah, the Mhm.
I'm just really
Snaps.
cheap.
So I can
But
pay
if
extra $5 and
if you don't, oh, go ahead.
so I can pay extra $5 and have another bag for my companion app.
Yeah, it's another
Yeah.
page of like the Chocobo saddlebag, I think, in
Yeah.
addition to a free retainer.
So
Sweet.
the good news is that's like one more tab of inventory you get to carry on you, but not during duties. The bad news is that like if you don't actually use companion app features, then like you think about it, that $5, instead of having one retainer and an extra one tab of saddlebag, you could have two retainers, which is 3 tabs more. That's more cell slots. That's more ventures. If you don't use the companion apps features, like the market features, I don't think the value proposition of the premium companion app is particularly high.
I just
But
wish there was
some
a
people really like
way.
that second saddlebag.
I wish
I
there
don't
was a
know.
way to like get more storage without real money. Like, obviously, I understand that they are using it as an incentive, but like, I would pay several millions of gil for like
Yeah.
one
There
more
there is a
tab.
way.
You know?
There is a way. You
Yeah.
mail something to a friend and have them mail it back.
Oh, and then just have it languish in my mailbox.
Yep. That's how I store maps. I have a map on every retainer. I have a map in saddlebag. I have a map in inventory, and then I have, from there I mail it to a friend with a note saying return to sender, and then they mail it back. And
The secret
it's
cold
like you
story.
can have dozens in there. You can't take them out until like you don't have any in your inventory, right? But that is the way to, for anything that's tradable but unique. That's the way to carry more. I think substantially more than that. Yeah. I think 20 is like the number of system messages or something. Yeah, up to 100 friend letters, 20 mug station deliveries, and 10 GM messages. So yeah, and now that is counting, friend letters that don't have a gift attached to them. But in theory, you could have 100 Braxkin maps in your mailbox.
It's good to go.
That's correct. So it could be, you could have 100 letters with an array of 5 maps. I mean, that could be stacks of, well, 99 of items, or pieces of equipment. It could just be one piece of equipment. But again, that the limitation of that is it has to be tradable.
Yeah, so you can't do like relic storage. Honestly, like, I know the Manderville relics are at least useful for like synced content, but like the Heavensward relics, do I really need those anymore? I don't know, but I don't want to throw them out. Like,
technically they're best in slot for synced Alexander Savages. But are you running those?
no.
The reason why those aren't particularly valuable is but actually the Manderville relic should also just be best in slot. Well, technically, the Bozier relics should replace anything, right? Because that you can tune your third stat to be actually maximized for the content that you're doing. Those just should be best for everything that is
80 and below
level 80.
Thanks, bro. I did not know that.
You have to get it to the last stage and like max out the substats though in a specific way.
Weird.
But
you have to know exactly what the substat sync is, because how the game actually syncs a weapon is okay. So you've got your relic, and it's got maxed out critical, maxed out direct hit, and then some more points in determination, right? So what the game does is it looks at the item level it's syncing you to, it reduces all of those substats to the maximum that would be possible at that item level. Like, it's got a table for that, right? So if you've got a Manderville relic, you've got max stats for level 90 in critical and direct hit, and then the rest of the point, you got some points in determination. But if you had a maxed out Bozier relic instead, what you get to do is go reassign your stats. You get to know what's the max critical hit and max direct hit that's possible, for the item level sync for Uwu or something. And so you just choose to assign that many points, and then you have more points that you're allowed to assign to determination.
All right, welcome back, Mosey.
That is
Thank you.
fiddly. That requires reworking the relic literally every time you're going to be doing content at a different item level. And the gains are so small that that's not going to help you clear. That might help you set a record for a speed run, but we're not doing that. So the point being, Manderville relics will do just fine. No relic, just like level 100 weapons, they'll do just fine.
Okay, I'm gonna ready check just to make sure everybody's back and present.
You're my hero, Casual.
I wish those systems were more transparent. I'm in a cutscene. So if you just queue, I should get pulled out of the cutscene.
Okay. And everybody make sure they have food and everything. I repaired most people.
I'll eat in there.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay, everybody remembers their clock spots, correct?
Yep.
All right. Just so we can get more polls, I'm just going to go straight to the countdown.
Yep.
Let's do it. Okay, twin bolt, just mitigate. Okay, so get on the side where you're going to get knocked back to your letter. Okay, in. And then out to your letter. Nicely done.
Beautiful.
We lost Da Vinci. Okay, twin bolt, mitigate.
Get to the side.
Away
Get to
from
the side.
front. Out of the front. Oh shoot, I was too slow.
Gotta watch that cast bar. Okay, prepare to run out to your clock.
Wait for the outside to explode and then go to your, yep. I'm going to provoke it back.
Back in.
Okay, stack for the blaze, yep. Okay, mitigate, twin bolt. I guess it's actually kind of pointless to shield these because we're about to be set to 1 HP.
Good job, healers.
Okay, so the next one, we're going to be looking for the safe spot on the side. Yep.
The direction of C. Yep. Don't gotta go all the
Back
way
over
there.
here. Yep, right on me. We'll get knocked back to that. And then it's going to be in and then out to your letters. Oh,
Nice.
overlap, we're good. Yeah.
There's so
Okay,
much
when he
time
jumps to the side, we run to him.
Yep, move to him.
Run over to him.
Nice and centered. Stay still.
Okay, slide back to him. And then away from the front. I went too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, do be careful that when you're getting away from the front, you're staying, kind of centered-ish. We're still sliding, so don't want to be want to slide to his side, but not towards an edge.
All good. We try again. Good job getting his aggro after I died. Kabaji, thank you. Yeah, everything seemed pretty clean up to that point, so we'll just get more pulls in.
Get like another shot at that.
Okay, twin bolt, mitigate. Okay, get knocked back towards your letter. Okay, and then it's in. And then back out to your letter.
Beautiful.
Nice. All right, mitigate this, twin bolt. Away from the front, out of the front. Nice. Okay, stack in the center. And then there's no knockback, so we're going to have to manually walk out once the outside ring explodes to your letters. Yep, to your letters. Good job. Beautiful. Did I lose audio? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Nice. Very good job, healers. Okay, this one we're finding a safe spot.
B is safe.
Stand over
Don't
here.
go all the way out there. Don't go all the way out there.
Yeah. Okay, and then in, and then to your clock spot. Cool, nice. We were able to reposition there.
Go to his side.
Over by him. Okay, back to him. And then away from the front.
Yeah.
Okay, stack for the blaze. Okay, cool. I'm gonna invul him just to go through these tank busters. Okay, another set to 1 mechanic. Really good job, healers. Thank you.
Prepare for
Out of the
clocks.
center.
Prepare for clocks.
Oh God.
Shoot, I'm in the wrong spot.
Mose, that's not your clock.
Got detonated. Okay, away from the front. Got 2 seconds left on heart. Sorry.
We still in there?
Should we hold LB for about 10%?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, this is an out first and then an in. Or it's going to explode outwards, sorry.
Yep.
Okay, in. Good job on the healer, LB. Awesome job. Sorry, I have a bunch of vulns. This is painful for the healers. My bad. Okay, twin bolt, mitigate.
Get away from the front.
Out of the front, out of the front. Okay. Stay in.
Be prepared to run to clocks. Run to clocks.
Yep. Nice. Good job. Okay,
Stack
and then
center.
on the healer.
Get
Did we get knocked back to our clocks again? Yep.
Knock back. In.
Okay, in. And then back out.
Back out.
Okay, healers are down and red mage is down, so just try to stay alive. It's all good. We've now seen farther than we ever have before, so this is progress. Yeah, folks. Yeah, we're gonna wipe. All right. Well, still, that was great. We got through the pain point, which was our previous mechanic, the clamp. We saw a lot more. We were kind of like flying by the seat of our pants, and we recovered well. So, good job, everybody.
Oh, come on,
How's it
Jared.
feel
We
to
couldn't tank that. We couldn't tank that.
How's it feel to get tank busted?
The fuck. Feels good, man.
Yeah,
All
I'm a
right.
redneck.
So the
Used to it.
classical elements after the like edge and then the clamp. That's we stack in, then we go out, then we go back in. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Because there's no lightning on that one.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of it you can kind of just do by sight, because you can see where the fireballs are spawning. But I like to have an idea.
The fireballs will explode in the order they appeared. So if the outside fireballs appeared first, you want to be in the middle. If
Yep.
the inside fireballs appear first, you want to be on the outside to start. And anytime you want to go to the outside, unless it's at T configuration, and this is good in general, just always be thinking clocks. Always be thinking clocks. You know that's safe. You're training the same thing every time. And Mose, I know exactly why you were at my clock, because they're both purple.
Yeah.
And that 4 do kind of look like a backwards D. It made a bunch of sense when we were kind of YOLOing it there anyway, so no worries.
Yeah, I wish that we could change the font on these a little bit, but
yeah.
All right,
Anyway,
get some more pulls in.
Yeah, it's not a G.
A 4.
It gets used as a G, but it's not a G.
Yeah, news to us. All right, we're sharing this twin bolt. Okay. Stand so you get knocked back to your clock spot. Okay, in. And then out to your spot. Nice.
Out of front, out of front.
Okay, away from the front, yep.
Prepare to run to clocks.
Yep, stay in the center so you don't get hit by the outside ones. Okay, now run to your clock spot. Good job. All right, stack on the healer. Okay, mitigate this, twin bolt. Okay, we're going to be set to 1 HP. Healers, get ready. Nicely done. Good job. Okay, we're looking for the safe spot on the side. D.
Get knocked back to D. Delta. Delta.
Oh god. Oh god.
You got time, Jiro. Yeah. Basically, until the ice spawns, you're good to keep moving. Okay. Nice. And then to
Get
your clock spot.
Yep. Nice. Beautiful.
Away from the center.
Move to him. Move to him.
Yep. And then back to him, and then away from the front. All right, we're good. Stack on the healer.
Stack, stack.
Okay, we're going to be set to 1 HP again. Healers, get ready. And there's going to be a tank buster right after, so mitigate. I'm going to invuln. Nice, good job.
Go to clocks.
Get to your clock spots.
Oh god.
Okay, wait for the inside fire to explode, and then go in.
And move in. Away from front.
Out, away from the front, out of the front. Back-to-back roars. Okay, so another classical elements.
Prepare to get knocked clock spots.
And then in.
Back in. Oh, God.
And then get in for the stack. Oop. Sorry, Lena. Nice job. Good LB. I got 8 by Wormtail. It's all good. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I was
Away,
out of
the front,
okay,
out of the
away
front,
from the
out
front.
of the front, out of the front.
Out of the front.
That's why apologies are between poles.
Okay, stay inside, wait for the outside fire to explode, and then
Yep.
go to your clock.
Run to clock. Stack in middle. I believe this is knocked back to clock. Prepare to get knocked back to clock. Mosey, your side.
Nice, good job. And then just outside of his hitbox, yeah, perfect. Okay, and then
Back
in,
to middle. Back to middle.
and then back
Back
out.
outside.
All right. Burning it.
Good LB.
Thank you.
Yeah, just push as much damage as we can.
Yep.
Healers, get ready. We're going to 1.
This is a clear. Easy. Simple as.
Yeah, nice. It really was, pretty damn easy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
there's stuff. There's clocks. Yeah, nowhere near the mechanical complexity of Shinryu. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, but this is a really good practice because the mechanics do move a little bit faster. I feel like you have less time to react in the Savage, so this is a good.
Exactly, it's faster, and again, like all of the thinking that we've been doing about clocks, you will be thinking about there are more difficult fights where you will need to think about clocks like that than there are fights where you don't. Like it's just it's the most common mechanic, and we're getting good practice.
All right, let's get pictures before we leave. Nobody leave.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of these waymarks. Let's find a side. There's this like tree over here. I guess that's kind of cute.
No, Kabaji and I know exactly where we're taking a picture. I'm your present.
Get right next to the present.
Thank you, Da Vinci, for filling in. You really saved the day. So we should be thanking you. Appreciate it.
We like the reses. We like the reses.
Yeah, you technically now have more clears than anybody in either party.
That's true. Hey, you know what we should do though? We should go back in without minimum item level, and then we'll really have a nice laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down.
I want you to, because one thing that we're doing this content in one of the hardest ways it's reasonable to do it, right? And I know that a lot of people haven't done like a lot of regular like current expansion but not brand new extremes, whatever. We're not all extreme gamers in a regular course of business. So what I do want you to get is a bit more of the experience of what it's actually like to go in and like do extremes, do savages from this expansion. And you'll see it's a little different. Hell, we should go in and do Shinryu without minimum item level. That'll be a huge wake-up call.
Yeah, I mean, we still got about 20 minutes. You know, you guys down to continue and do that? I don't want to go to the next fight, but yeah, like you said, once everybody gets their G poses,
everyone got their pictures? Because if we actually roll on one thing that I learned a while back, right? If we actually roll on the treasure chests and they disappear from inside the G pose too. They don't persist. Yeah, it was right. And we were posing because we won Figmental, I think. And then as I was posing inside the Figmental, like rolls finished, and then it's like, oh well, okay.
You gotta get those pics while you can. Yeah,
it's Cabbage. Your name is Cabbage. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So look, I've known Kabaji for over a year at this point, and I just learned that recently. I'm a little slow on the uptake.
Dragon Ball Z ass name, Saiyan ass name.
Yeah.
Is there a Saiyan that's actually named Cabbage? I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. Somewhere on that planet there probably is.
There's a lettuce. I don't think there's a cabbage.
Well, so there's kind of two cabbages because Napa cabbage.
Oh yeah.
But in Super, there's a Kaba.
All right, cool. So let's go back in normal sync without the minimum item level no echo stuff.
Yeah, let's just we're fresh on this one, so let's just demolish it. With echo. Yep. No special.
But the echo doesn't kick in until you've died, right? Or is that because it's not like unsync where you get the epic echo. Oh, we do, yeah. We have enough echo.
Yeah. That's why the okay. So we know our clocks. Yep. Perfect.
Yeah. So this is what it would look like if we weren't doing this mind bullshit.
Yeah, if we were just trying to do Savage and we were like in patch 4.4, 4.5, it would be more like this.
All right, I'll do a countdown.
Yeah, it wouldn't be exact. We wouldn't actually be in BIS, but we'd be 4.4, 4.5. We'd be getting there with tomestones. Nice buff alignment.
I remember you getting knocked back to your clocks.
Oh yeah, all that we do need to do all the mechanics still.
Yeah. Out, and then in, and then back out. Okay, that raid wide does like no damage.
Yep. There's no damage. We're already at 70%. Like, the healing after the heal check is going to be just pathetic. Healers will get us back up to full in no time. Away from front.
That will still kill me.
Yep. It's as the knockback. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, stack in, and then get ready to move to your.
Yeah. Prepare to run. Prepare to run.
Wait for the outside to explode and then move. Oh, I moved in too fast. Okay, 2 roars and then the set to 1 HP thing.
I'm gonna mitigate just for fun. I'm not paying a sub to not press buttons.
Yeah, this is the one we look for the safe spot on the side. Okay, we're getting knocked to C.
Safe. C is safe.
And then after this, you go inside, and then you go to your clock.
Oh, I should have stacked with someone for that just for funsies to show how non-threatening it is.
See if it would. Yeah.
Go to
Okay,
his side.
to the guy.
Yep.
Get knocked out, and then move back to him, and then away for the clamp. Away from the front. Oops. You get launched so fast. It's kind of funny just watching you get like shot across the arena.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that's the best that we have done on that mechanic. Like that mechanic doesn't get easier without minimum item level. Great job on that.
This is crazy. Yeah, I mean we killed him like a full 3 minutes fast.
And there's the kill.
And there's the kill. Oh, and I still got poetics.
It's just free.
What a come up. No, unfortunately,
not Deltascape.
Savage is not included. Yeah.
Yep. For literally all purposes, including Wondrous Tales, Savage and Normal are different duties. If you have like Jade Stoa Extreme on your Wondrous Tales card, Unreal doesn't count. Because that's not Jade Stoa Extreme. Jade Stoa Extreme is a level 70. Unreal is a level 100. It's okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Come on, let me double dip.
I always feel a little cheated when I do something that is harder than Wondrous Tales asked me to do. We've got 10 minutes. We could probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Do you want to do Shinryu synced? So Kabaji, you haven't done this one before, but I'll try to teach you on the fly. Whatever you're comfortable with. Yeah. I tried doing Reaper for one of them, and it was like, wow, I really don't have any buttons. Like,
Viper's pretty pathetic too. It's got like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, downsync Reaper is really sad. You don't really get to do anything.
Yeah, until you get Enshroud, it's just not, good job. Right. Somebody doesn't have Shinryu Extreme.
What?
Might be Kabaji, yeah. So you unlock it in Kugane. You talk to the Wandering Minstrel. I'll get you over there real fast.
Lose.
Always assume it's me.
It passive aggressive much.
Allowed to touch him.
Oh, hey, Avita, question. I mean, like server etiquette related question. And if you don't have a confident off the cuff answer, like whatever, it's not important. I'm not holding you to anything. Posting other people's like Final Fantasy 14 streams on the Discord. I know some people are sensitive about that, sensitive about promotion, self-promotion, promoting other people's streams. Is that something that's come up at all?
It has not come up, but I will bring it up. Yeah, we have a streaming policy that just went out, but that's like about us streaming.
Yeah, this is like so there's someone I just started like I found him on a Party Finder, right? She's replaying. I mean, she's current on 14. She's replaying it, but everything that she's doing is undersized party and minimum item level no echo. So like
the hard way.
It's like 3-person dungeons, 5-person trials and raids, 5 people per party on alliance raids. It's just a lot of fun. So
is that possible for every duty?
Not every duty.
But so far, I guess
she's doing Seed of Sacrifice tonight, and it's gonna need to be 8 people. But they'll do minimum item level.
All right, let's get into Shinryu.
Yeah.
So for the most part, Kabaji, you can just stick to me. So I'll actually mark myself because since we're tanks, we're going to be sharing the tank buster anyway. You do want your stance on for this one because the wings target both the first and second in aggro. So
yeah, so just right after your opener, right after you burn all your cooldowns, just pop your stance. You're good.
yeah. Heather is awful about that because she's done Dancer in like almost all synced content and just like forgets dance partner exists. All right.
Okay, let's yellow.
Okay.
We know our stuff.
Oh yeah, mashing. Somebody died to it last time. Okay, target the heart. Okay, stack in the center for chains. Kabaji, you're going to run to the right side. I'll run to the left side to break chains. And then we're going to go to the side that has the tidal wave. So once these pop, yeah, break your chains now. And then tidal wave is on this side. So try to stay where you're at.
Good job on tail mows.
Yeah, it's been a week since we've done this. Okay, I'm going to look out for ice. I'm going to yell 1 or 2. So move to 1.
Go to 1.
Over here by me. Yep, good job. And then target this tail.
Water
and then
stack.
hypernova. Get in this puddle. Get in this puddle. Nice.
Hit the heart.
Yep. Okay, out of the front. And then you're going to stack with me for this Kabaji, this Akmorn. All the DPS spread out. You and me stack, and we just share it. It's just like the twin bolt, but more devastating. All right. Judgment Bolt, don't be in a puddle. Watch out for ice. Move to 2.
Go to 2. Prep tail to back.
Yep. DPS, if you get the tail marker, you go into that back corner. Yep, you got it.
Nice.
7 bolt, spread out. Okay, switch target to the tail when it's available. All right, Worm's Heart, switch target. Okay, another set of chains. Remember, you run right, I run left.
Healer's chains.
Just mitigate this. Yeah. It's not nearly as devastating. Okay, Akmorn.
Yeah.
I'm going to embalm this one.
We just don't need to worry about it, right? And those Akrals tickle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely would.
All right, stack in the center here. Diamond dust, and then don't move. Don't touch your control stick until well, you don't have to at all.
All clear on movement.
Yep, good job. Okay, healers focus on those heads. We're all good. Okay, I got the tail. Or no, Kabaji up here.
Tail front left. Kabaji go to yep.
Yep.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not a.
Yep.
I thought I had the marker because we were like stacked on top of each other. All good. Okay.
Oh, good.
Tail. and then hit the heart. Yep.
We won the coin flip even.
Okay, this is ice. Watch out. Move to 2. I forgot to mitigate that. My bad.
Oh, that's phase. That's freaking phase, dudes.
I'm alive. Hey, I accepted the raise, but I wasn't sure if it went through.
But did you get on the safe platform, or are you about to die?
Yeah, I did. Okay. All right, so run to the north edge of the arena, and you'll get launched over. North side.
Follow the bouncing cat boy. To the edge, to the edge.
And then north edge again.
We're in trouble.
Oh, we got no healers and no tanks.
Yeah. Well, we got healers. We just got no tanks. There we go. Nice.
All right, YOLO. All right, I'll try to get aggro on everybody. Use mitigations.
Hopefully they're easy to heal.
Stay to north.
Back to the north center. Yep, stack here.
Stay mid.
Yep, and if you get the markers over your head, just stack for those. Or take those to the edges.
Markers to the edges. Yep. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I?
And then center
middle,
again.
Middle. Nice.
It's crazy how much you can get away with when it's not minimum item level.
Right. This is I mean, it won't be as severe when you're like in the middle of an expansion, but this is more representative
right here.
of the corner. Right here.
Right here.
Yep.
And then run up the tail.
This is more representative of what it's like to do extremes.
Well, the current extremes, I'm still getting my butt kicked by, but yeah.
Jump off when you get to the next platform. Jump off. Nice. No,
We're
not really.
a little bit ahead of Valagramanda. The first two, sorry.
You wind up being often like 20 item level ahead. Because you think about it.
Hey, everybody stack on me. Stack on me.
At launch, content is not going to want you to have best in slot.
Yeah, I'm gonna just mitigate this.
Oh, I have aggro. So, Vidi, you never vote.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Get frick these.
Good healer. Get us back in there.
Okay, this is ice, and so move around, wiggle, so you don't get frozen.
Wiggle. Yeah.
And then once the markers show up, run out. Out. Okay. And then out.
Get out of the front. Oh.
All right, we all get cooked.
We lost too much of the wiggling.
Yeah.
No, we just lost too much of the wiggling, and then to the cleave.
Well, it's 9 o'clock anyway, so this was just for fun.
But you see the vision. You see the vision. It would not have been that smooth if we went in minimum item level with a week of rust.
Yeah, sorry, Rosie. Thank you for
you do it. You do it.
Around. Next week, or actually on Friday, if you want to start with this to get people there clear who weren't there last time, we can do that. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do. We'll just do the sync, just to get it out of the way, and then catch everybody else up. So the next fight that we're doing is
Yeah, no, Edgy, very, very good job for having to like just do what you're told and not understand why. That's the real raid experience, by the way. Don't really understand mechanics, just like do what you're told.
But yeah, so this one was our first night doing the danger noodle, and we knocked it out pretty easy. But that was like kind of to be expected. The future fights, I expect them to take multiple raid days. So don't expect this kind of like frantic pace to continue. We were just like, yeah, we're just gonna knock this out. Yeah, well, yeah, it was mine too. I've never done a synced savage, but this is apparently like the easiest one. So. Yeah, so our next raid day is Friday, and it's going to be the same time. If you ever can't make it, just shout in the Discord channel. We understand that everybody has lives, so we'll find a substitute. No worries.
So I'll tell you, and I'll tell you about being mentally prepared for Friday, right? Now, it is true that this one is like the easiest Savage that's ever been released. However, like first fights in a tier, I mean, yeah, they're usually harder than this. They're not like Shinryu hard. So we might, it might be multiple nights, it might be one night clear, but it's certainly not going to be quite as aggressive as Shinryu, and we are all better players than when we started fighting Shinryu. So this is going to be good. Yep.
Yeah, so the next one is Omega 9. So first of all, if you don't have that unlocked, let's get that unlocked before Friday. You haven't done all the Omegas. And then
actually, Jiro, I think that's a legitimate question, right? Yeah.
We're doing Omega 9, which is Alphascape 1.
Yeah, I've cleared them. Me
Yeah.
and Lucy.
Oh, okay.
It's the next set that I'm a little behind on that I got to do over the weekend.
Oh, the Edens.
Yeah, the Eden.
Oh, right. Yeah, we did. Everyone was caught up. Everyone, because we did.
12. Yeah.
We did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
12. Yeah.
Yep, Alphascape. Yeah, so if you have that Savage unlocked, then you're good. And if not, I can knock it out with you real quick. But yeah, so I'll post the videos and we can do a little bit of studying up. It'll be a little bit step up from the one we did tonight, but it shouldn't be, like you said, as hard as Shinryu, which we already did. So
okay, sounds good.
Thank you, everybody, and congratulations on the clear. If you got pictures, post them in the raid journal. It's under Rising Tide Journal. We have a thing for the raids. Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Good night. See you.
Man, actually, I tell you that the time on that clear was even better than it kind of seems, because 20-minute late start, and then like it was about a 15-20 minute break in the middle. Like that was like an hour of work, like actually duty. Like that was so good.